Contrary to popular belief, I'm willing to concede that there may be some truth to that. Nelly, rapper, rap artist, and a friend of this show, has said that on many occasions. A guy's not wanting to come play with Kobe. Dwight Howard, everybody talk about sources, said hell with all of that. I spoke to Dwight Howard many times. Dwight Howard, that's part of the reason he didn't want to return to L.A. That's just the bottom line.
Yep.
We all know about the Shaq-Kobe feud in the past, and there's legitimacy to the notion that some people may not want to come and play with Kobe Bryant. I don't have a problem with that statement. But as somebody that has known Kobe for more than a decade, that obviously speaks to him a lot, I always resent how the stories just stop there and nobody gets into why people may not want to come play with Kobe. We live in a world, when we talk about professional sports, particularly the NBA, where guys are making major dough and their contracts are guaranteed. Kobe Bryant thinks about his money when it's time to get his money. But once the deal is signed on the dotted line, Kobe ain't about nothing else but trying to win. And he usually believes that he's the best because he puts in the work. Skip, knowing me for 18 years, you know there are very few people that I am tighter with than my man Shaquille O'Neal. That's gonna be my friend for life. It's my brother, okay? Love him dearly. And I happen to know that there were things on both sides. Kobe was wrong about some things, and we all know that, and Kobe can't deny it. But there were things that Shaq was wrong about too. Like, for example, there would be times when the coach would talk about being in peak condition, get ready to go, get yourself ready, et cetera, et cetera. Kobe out there waking up 5:30 in the morning, working out, getting his body right, getting ready for a season. He walk in the trainer's room and Shaq got 2 Big Macs. And it drive you crazy. You Dwight Howard, you want Tinseltown, you want the bright lights of the big city, L.A. and all of that stuff. You're absolutely right. But Kobe's looking at you and he's like, it's about rings up in here. We're sitting here, and I'm not knocking Dwight Howard for this because he was doing what was best for his future, and I respect it. But when he was a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, and then he approached free agency, and Steve Nash and them found out sitting across the table from him why he had some issues or whatever the case may be, and Kobe came up in there reportedly with some shorts and a T-shirt on, et cetera, et cetera. Kobe's like, yo, we're champions. It's the Lakers. You haven't won yet. So we're sitting across the table having to recruit you as if you have accomplished what we've accomplished. We got a problem with that.
But remember, everybody else dressed up.
I know
that was the directive.
That was the directive. Well, listen, I know of a meeting where Kobe Bryant showed up. I forgot whether it was Nike or somebody else. He showed up for a negotiation in a sweatsuit with a basketball, and after they finished talking, he said, can I use your gym? I think it was important in Nike. And he had a basketball, he has a warm-up suit, and he shot turnaround jumpers from the baseline for 3 hours. This is who he is. So when you have that level of commitment to excellence, and you sense that other people don't have that, you're going to have an issue. And you're going to rub people the wrong way, because what you need and what you want is a level of commitment and investment from them that you're giving. And if you are the star and you have established yourself as one of the greatest of all times, and you've got multiple rings to bring to the table along with everything else, and there are other people who haven't accomplished anything other than being recognized as really good players who deserve max dollars, it's pretty hard to get this guy to sit up there and lay at the altar for you like, you're what we need.
This is Kobe Bryant we're talking about, and in no way do I want our discussion to diminish the greatness of this man as a basketball player. He is the closest we have seen to the great Michael Jordan since Jordan. And I will always stand by that. The problem with Kobe is, and my takeaway from this article, is that his greatness in his latter stages of his career has become his greatest weakness. It has, because he is so great, he is so driven, he has such a high degree of killer instinct that he wants to still be Kobe even as his body begins to betray him at age 36 in his, what are we going into, 19th year. And we know about the Achilles rupture and we know about the knee injury. The body is starting to go. So Kobe, in his latter stages, his management is hoping he will give in a little bit to, I need to help recruit somebody else here, and he will not give an inch to anybody else for the reasons you so eloquently stated. He ain't going to no Dwight Howard recruitment session dressed to the nines. He's not going to do it for Dwight because he knows who Dwight is and who he is not and who he wasn't as a Laker. So Kobe's just going to show up in his sweats, man. Who cares? And I'm okay with that. But you're doing in the long run, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face just a little bit here. So why did the Lakers give in and give him his money? Well, it points out at the end, I don't know if you got this deep, it's a long article, but it is worth the read. But they're kind of the last mom and pop operation. They're a family-run business, and they need their money from their tickets and their TV revenue. And he is a local TV draw of the nth magnitude. Yep. Kobe Bryant, no one can compare to Kobe as a local TV draw. And he will be a great draw again this year. Am I right about that?
No question.
I mean, everybody, I'd tune. I mean, I'm going to watch him as much as I can. It's kind of hard in our time zone occasionally. But the problem is that they just said, we have this, what is it, a $3 billion 20-year deal with the Time Warner, whatever it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, they need Kobe. Maybe not to win games, but to win TV viewers. So that's what you got, and that's what you're stuck with. And so you have a team this year that almost certainly will not make the Western Conference playoffs.
But Kobe got his money.